guys and girls, you anime crazies, welcome back to my channel. Stargirlnice here, ready to do reactions, reviews and analysis on any anime video I can get my cheeky little hands on. We're back with this fabulous video. I really hope you enjoy it because I know I will. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button if you enjoy this video, and share this video with all your friends and family and everyone you know. The more you share, the more you care. And also don't forget to hit that bell button, because every time you hit that bell button you will be notified as soon as my videos pop up, so you do not miss a beat. As you already know, or if you're new to my channel, this is my review and analysis video that you find at the end of my reaction videos. If you would like to watch the reaction video, just click on the link down below and you can see my reactions to the whole episode and have the review analysis at the end. So whatever your video, pick which one, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll see you guys there soon. Catch you later. Aww, I love watching that. It was so nostalgic. Wow. Well, made myself a lot of notes, and you guys can see horrible handwriting, don't pay attention. But what I want to talk about is a few things. Oh my goodness. Well, let's start with the music, as I absolutely adore the music. Well, right at the beginning, you got the dramatic hero introduction, introducing the heroes to the world. And speaking of hero music, All Might's theme song. This is All Might's theme song. Every time All Might comes up, does his heroic deed, you hear this dun-dun-dun music. It's like Superman's theme song. Not exactly alike, but you get what I mean. It was absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness. You just felt like he was there to save your day too. And then when they got to like just a bit of casual talking and all that, that was nice and chilled, went well. I just love how all the music, even the villain fight, when you heard that music start, you're like, oh my god, what's about to happen? Oh my god, this looks bad, this looks serious. Just the music throughout the whole, even when Midoriya went to go save the day, the music just fit perfectly with each and every scene. That's what you need. It's just to get you sucked into the episode, but it's good. The visuals are absolutely wonderful. You can tell, especially when the villain was going after Kachan after he accidentally kicked him out the bottle. That bit, just the bright white behind, it was like, you are in deep trouble, mate. This is what's happening right now. You can see all the scratches and scars, bruises and everything all over everybody when this villain was attacking. And they stayed there throughout the whole scene. They didn't disappear and reappear like some animes do. I love that. Kept it in, kept the visuals just right. I did want to comment on the voice acting, especially with Izuku Midoriya's voice actor. Dear God, how does he do that with his voice? I mean, how many times did Midoriya scream in this episode? Loudly, I might add, and quite high-pitched. 3, 4 times? It was... Oh my gosh, how does he do that? I give him props, absolute props for that. Because most voice actors can't do that. Yeah, 1 scream, maybe 2, but 3 to 4? Get that in a whole episode. Oh my goodness. I do miss that though. Because I know as the seasons go on, he's less and less screamy. It shows his character does progress, but I digress. Let's stay in episode 2. But, this voice just suits the character so well. And I'm not just saying that for Midoriya. All the characters' voices, with All Might's different forms. When he's heroic form, you've got that heroic voice. And then when he's in his weak form, you've got just a normal average guy voice, but someone you can still relate to in a way. And all the voices of all the actors dubbed is really good. And I know some of you out there do watch the subbed episodes. And don't get me wrong, I love the subbed voice actors as well. The Japanese voice actors are absolutely amazing. I have watched a few Japanese episodes. They're good. It's just I love watching the dubbed because I can not just focus on the subtitles, I can just look at everything. That's why I watch the dubbed. But you can't, speaking of dubbed, you can't get that with most animes. There's only quite a few out there that can be good in dubbed and subbed. And some are just only good in Japanese, and some are only good in English. Like Dragon Ball Z, take that for example. I can't get over Goku's voice in Japanese. It just doesn't suit him. He just sounds like a high-pitched squeaky kid. Even when he's an adult, that's just weird. And that's why I prefer the English dubbed. Because the voice just suits his character. As an adult, he sounds like an adult. What else? Full Metal Alchemist, I have to admit, Japanese and dubbed both sound good. Anyway, if I carry on like this, we'll be here all day. Going back to My Hero Academia. So, voice actors, beautiful. Mwah, keep it going. You guys are brilliant. To the characters now. The hero's trying to rescue Kachan. I felt they were pretty useless. I mean, out of Mount Lady announcing her only weakness. My only weakness, I can't get through. Really? Why are you going to shout that out in public? You're at Mountain, for heaven's sake. Everyone's going to hear you. Oh my goodness. I know it's just to clue us in why she can't get through, but that was a bit odd. And I understand the heroes were there to not just save Kachan, but to get all the people out and everything. That's fine. But they're just standing there going, oh, wait, we'll just wait for another hero to show up. They may come. Really? Not going to do anything? Try anything? Just stand there and watch? That's what it looked like. They were standing there and watching to me. Just, I felt there could have been a better way for the story to explain why the heroes can't help. Not just say, well, my quirk doesn't work, but I'm just going to stand here and watch. But again, this is my opinion. Everyone out there, you can state your own opinion in the comments down below. Not a problem with me. But to the three main characters in the story, we'll go with Kachan first. Bakugo's friends. Thank God he got rid of those once he hit UA. When he got in, we all know he goes to UA, so it's not a big spoiler. But thank goodness he's not friends with those. Oh, those guys that sneak into somewhere that's R-rated. Oh yeah. Oh goodness, he can pick them, can't he? Yeah, those friends are not very good. Wouldn't influence him to be a good hero if he stuck with them. And you can still see Bakugo's ego from start to finish. When just before the sludge villain attacked him, he was saying how Midoriya should learn about how cruel the world is by his tactics. Oh yeah. You can really show him how cruel the world is by telling him to jump off a building, and I'm not going to let that one go. And then at the end, even though, I mean, Midoriya couldn't do much because he doesn't have a quirk at this time, but at least he tried. Bakugo could have said thank you for at least trying to help me, not like the other heroes sitting on their butts. But because his ego is so big, he felt upset and said that Midoriya was looking down on him. Really, you need to take your head out of your butt on that one, please. So, yes, right now, I'm not exactly Kachan's biggest fan. But I know some of you have read in my comments, I am starting to like his character, but that's only going to happen when it hits season 3, because season 1 and 2, not a big fan right now. Right, next, All Might. All Might, you got to see a bit of his backstory through monologue clips, shall we say. When Midoriya accidentally finds out about his time limit, he explains how his time limit came to be. And how is he still alive? Must be recovery girls doing, because how explain that his respiratory system is like gone and his stomach is gone. I mean, dude, how are you still walking and talking? But, I can't get over that. Every time I see that thing, it's like, dear God, dude, you went through hell and back. Excuse my French. But it's also talking about his fight many years back, and it kind of clues us in that he's faced a huge boss villain that we have yet to see. So that is a big spoiler if you haven't yet seen the whole of My Hero Academia. But I won't tell you who it is, I won't tell you how it relates, it is a big boss villain. Oh my goodness. And I love, going on to Izuku, I love his determination that he's been told throughout his whole life, even by his mum. At least she doesn't say it horrible, but you can't be a hero. She says it in a way of, I'm sorry, I wish things are different. It's exactly the same as telling you can't be a hero. A parent needs to encourage, not give up. But I love the fact that he didn't give up. He kept telling himself, look, things may look dire, but I am not going to quit. I'm going to find a way to become a hero. And I admired that determination. It was a shame that he got squashed when All Might let him down by saying to him, nope, you can't be a hero. A person that Midoriya admires so much tells him it's not going to happen. Nope, can't be a hero. You could try this profession, but don't look too high. Don't make your dreams, unattainable. And how he says it's like, nah, really? Could have approached that a bit better, mate. I mean, if All Might hadn't talked to Midoriya again right at the end of this episode, we don't know how Midoriya's life would have turned out. He could have had a nervous breakdown. He could have turned into a villain. This could have been a completely different story. I mean, I know a lot of you out there do fan work. There's fan art, fan fictions that Midoriya became a villain. And that could have happened. The talk with All Might is what would have been the straw that broke the camel's back. That could have just singed it. He would have snapped. So if Midoriya hadn't wandered off to the fight, just done it instinctively, jumped in to save Card-chan, and then All Might showing up at the end saying, I was wrong. You can be a hero. That's just... And that does link up into what I want to say about the story. Because All Might saying to Midoriya that you inspired me. You inspired me to act. You inspired me not to give up. So yes, you can be a hero because you have the hero's instinct. You leaped in when no one else would. And that's what I've been saying. Of course he can be a hero. Anyone can be a hero. You can be a hero in your own way. From little hero deeds to the huge ones. It did worry me, though, at one point in the story that All Might and Midoriya were both saying we're useless. Oh, I'm going to give up. There's nothing you can do. So thank God for Midoriya jumping into that fight. Even though, yes, it was a dumb move, I'm not going to lie, it was stupid. And he could have gotten killed. Sometimes the best move is the dumb move. I know you guys are going to look at me like, what? But for this part, it was the right move in my opinion. And I think the only reason he really leaped in was when he made eye contact with Card-chan. you can see in his eyes that even Bakugo was about to give up. In his mind that no one's coming to save him. This is it. It's done. So, even though Bakugo was an absolute horrible person to Midoriya, he still jumped in to go save him. That shows how big of a heart Midoriya has. Oh my goodness. And right at the beginning of all this, you can tell how powerful All Might is. I say that because of, even though he was at his time limit and jumped in to save after Midoriya inspired him, he managed to punch the villain away just by pressure. Air pressure from the punch. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. And it was so powerful, it changed the weather. And he's not even at 100% power. I know some of you are like, what? Where'd you get that from? Yeah, a bit of a spoiler there. But I know he's not at 100% his power. Imagine if he was. Imagine if he was tapping into all of it. Bloody hell, I don't think the city would be there. It's just crazy. And I think the last thing I want to mention is, after that little speech, I think this was the beginning of the father-son dynamic that happens between these two. Because you're going to see this. I mean, I'm sorry to spoil this for some of you, but it's going to be obvious. They build such a close bond, and I believe this conversation is the beginning of all of it. Telling Midoriya that you inspired me is something that, you know, some people would never get to hear from their idols. Your idol's telling you you inspired them? That's brilliant. So this is the father-son dynamic that I absolutely love out of these two. And I can't wait for episode 3. I'm looking at my notes. I believe I've got through everything. I can't wait for episode 3. And we can talk more about it, because this is where we get the hero training begins. I know it. Well, I love it. I love going back watching these again. If you want to leave any comments down below of how you feel about this episode, anything at all, from music to visuals to voice actors, character stories, whatever, please leave it down below, because I'd love to hear your opinions. Because this is my opinion. This is how I feel about this. And I'm going to watch episode 3 in the next couple of days. So I hope you tune in and join me with that one. And I'll see you guys again soon. Before I sign off, don't forget, subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And I'll see you guys on episode 3. Ciao for now.